Hey y'all, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my world famous cardboard toys. First thing we'll need is some tools. Here's a list of the materials I'll be using today. A pen or some kind of drawing device. We'll also need some paintbrushes, at least 3 different sizes. A cup of water so we could clean those up. A set of acrylic or water-based paint. Any kind of sketching paper you might have laying around. A paper plate, which we'll use as a palette. And about 2 to 3 cardboard boxes. And last but not least, a pair of scissors and an X-Acto knife. Just make sure you use these tools with an adult present. The first thing I do is come up with the idea of what I want to make. Now today I'm gonna make a rocking horse. No, not that kind of horse. This kind of horse. Okay, enough horsing around. Let's get to work. I'll start by making a quick sketch of what I think the final product will look like. This way I can start building the 3-dimensional object, thinking about the limitations of 2-dimensional planes. Kind of like an architect when he's building a house, thinking about walls. The next step is to make an inventory of all the different parts I need to make. These 3 plates specifically all need to be the same width. That's so we can maintain an even width throughout the object. Now that the toy has been designed, I'm looking for where I'm going to place the first side of the rocking horse. Now for this part, I'm drawing primarily from my imagination, but if you'd like, you can use a reference and then trace that onto the cardboard. You can do this by printing the desired shape on a piece of paper and then placing it over the cardboard and punching holes throughout its outline. Okay, so this is what we have so far. It looks a little bit strange, but I have to edit it a little bit. Here I'm marking the edges so that I know exactly where I'm going to cut. Okay, now that I have a shape that I'm pretty happy with, I'm going to start cutting out this outline and we'll take it from there. Notice how I'm not trying to cut out the exact shape. I'm just trying to get rid of the bulky pieces of cardboard. Okay, so at this stage I've cut out as much as I can using the scissors. So from now on I'm going to have to use an X-Acto. For this part you're going to want to lay down some cardboard or just some kind of material that you don't care that much about, because you might scratch whatever surface you're working on. And you're going to have to be very careful because X-Acto knives are very sharp. You always want to cut away from you, never towards you. Adult supervision, this is where it comes in. So now that we have this shape, we'll need to make an exact duplicate. We'll take the outline of the previous horse and trace it on top of a new piece of cardboard. Now that we have these two parallel shapes, we'll need to make the other 4 connecting pieces. The incisions I'm making here will allow me to connect the 2 outlines using a horizontal piece that provides strength. Since I'm not using a ruler, I am tracing over the incisions so that I can get the exact distance. Once this piece is done, it's time to start connecting the 2 outlines. Oh yeah, and if you take a break, make sure you leave your work in a safe place. You never know what kind of sketchy characters are around. Alright, looks like we made it to the last and funnest of all the steps, which is painting our toy. You'll notice here that I left some of the stickers. If you have a box that has stuff written on it, I would use that as part of my design, but you can just cover it up. Right? Yeah. I'm starting here by setting up my palette with primaries and secondary colors. I'm using a water-based paint. It's called gouache. It dries matte and it's great for illustrations. I didn't really have a plan for this painting, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Oh look, happy accident. Yeah, I'll keep that. Sort of improvising here, looking at it from different angles, trying to figure out what I should add. I did one side that was more realistic, while the other side was based on a metal horse. I noticed this particular piece was surrounded by cooler colors, so I decided to go with a bright saturated red so I could create some contrast. And there it is, the final piece. Remember, this is a toy, so use it, have fun with it. Or maybe share it with someone who might enjoy it. Alright, so there you have it. Hopefully this gives you some idea of how to make your own toys. Find your own materials to recycle and come up with your own design and, you know, have fun. Right, bud? High five. High five.